Welcome to Broken Tusk Rising, a Pathfinder 2nd Edition actual play in the Galarian campaign setting. We're playing through the Quest for the Frozen Flame adventure path.
I'm Sean, and I'm playing Andreas Witchborn, the Human Magus.
I'm Jessica, and I'm playing Zancath, the Halfling Fighter.
I'm Jeanette, and I'm playing Jonesy, the Human Cleric.
This is Josh, and I'm playing Corgo, the Human Barbarian.
Last time on Broken Tusk Rising, the scouts continued making their way through the pass that leads to Lost Mammoth Valley. They explored a cave with a frozen corpse and a gully in the mountainside, finding a couple of magic items. Then they continued down the pass, finding 3 huge bonfires maintained by burning mammoth warriors just beneath a mountainside covered in thick snow. They were, of course, led by Picano, the former Broken Tusk warrior. The heroes declined his offer to kill or enslave the entire Broken Tusk following, so Picano and his warriors attacked, and the fight hasn't been going great, but it hasn't been going terribly. They finished off 2 of the burning mammoths. There are still 2 torch-wielding maniacs, as well as Picano himself. A mysterious figure also appeared on the distant mountainside during the fight, shouting orders at some giants. The figure disappeared, then reappeared on the mountain above the bonfires, about 50 feet above the valley floor. She cast a fireball on the snowpack directly at her feet, and was apparently unaffected by the fire. Now the mountain is rumbling, and the snow is beginning to shift. The 2 burning mammoth warriors look nervous, but Picano's only response is to grin. It's Jonesy's turn. Thanks to Rumpy, there's a dead burning mammoth long shield in front of you, Jonesy. There's a burn bearer waving his torch about 5 feet from you. And then there's another burn bearer near him, a little bit to the northeast. Your back is up against the stone cliffside, and Hrungara is near you as well. And I guess I'll just remind everyone that we're picking up at the start of Jonesy's turn. Zancath has persistent fire damage 1. There are 2 burn bearers and Picano left. Andreas has already gone down once and has 1 hit point.
But I have Long Strider. Cast on me, I'm very fast.
And I believe you're also wounded 1 or wounded 2?
I wounded 1.
Okay.
As far as I know.
So Jonesy, what do you want to do?
If I were to determine the direction of this avalanche, would I have to use a action?
No.
Okay.
I can straight up tell you.
Okay.
It's going to flow down the mountainside to your northwest, above where those fires are, and down that whole mountainside, and fill this valley with snow and rubble.
Okay, so we need to leave.
It's not a bad idea.
All right. First thing, I'm going to heal Zancath.
I appreciate
Okay.
that.
Got 1 spontaneous heal spell left. So it's going to be a 2-action heal.
You should still have staff charges, too.
I do. So
Wow.
23 back to Zancath, and I think that takes care of her persistent fire damage.
Does it?
Doesn't it?
No.
Okay.
Persistent fire damage, I think you still need to make a flat check.
Yeah, you're right. I was thinking about bleed. And then I think he's just going to start moving back. It's going to... Can I go through Rumpy? He's an ally, right?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so I will move my full action back here, just behind Andreas.
Okay, so Jonesy heals Zancath and then moves through Rumpy the Direwolf's squares and back behind Andreas, sort of to the rear of the group. Andreas is badly wounded. And that is Jonesy's turn. And that means we are now on to one of the burn bearers. All right, this burn bearer looks at this giant wolf and looks at the mountainside rumbling and looks kind of nervous, but sees that Picano is not running, and so decides to try to stick it out. He's going to cackle and, let's try this. Take a step here. No, you know what? I'm going to stay where that's tricky. I'm going to take a step here. 5-foot step on one side of Zancath. And then I'm going to take another 5-foot step to flank Zancath with Picano.
Does that mean I get an attack? No, it's a step.
Nope,
Steps
those
don't
are
invoke reactions.
Steps don't invoke.
Darn.
That's right. And with the Burn Bear's last action, they're going to use their Torch and Go action. All right? And so that means I have to make a melee attack. Let's see here. Here we go. A 10.
A 10 does not hit.
A 10 is a miss. So this weird guy just swinging this torch all over the place steps behind you, cackling madly, burn, burn, and swings at you with the torch, and you easily duck out of the way. And the other Burn Bear, this one's more badly wounded. This fellow is going to step up to the wolf. Yeah, step up to the wolf, and that's one action. With another action, he's going to use the club in his other hand and try to hit the wolf.
Oof.
Say 28 to hit the wolf, which is a critical hit.
Oh, Rumpy.
So let's do the critical damage with the club here.
You'll live to regret hitting that wolf with anything.
16 points of damage to Rumpy. So the Burn Bear swings at Rumpy with the club and clobbers Rumpy. Corgo, it's your turn. You're on the moose near Picano.
So there's a sort of a way to the northeast to go, and then there's the way we came back to the southwest. Also, there's an avalanche brewing. What's my sense of like 1 to 10? My oh shoot meter. How long does Corgo think he's got? Because either they've got to go.
You want to take an action and make some kind of nature check, maybe?
No.
All right, well, then I guess you don't know.
We gotta go. And also, he's not very hurt. Picano's he looks strong still.
Yep.
Looks very strong. How good is Zancath at dodging a moose?
Go for it. I've got hit points for the moment. We'll see how it ends up.
I don't know if this is a good idea.
Do you
Wait, you
have to go through her square?
Can't you squeeze in between Picano and this Burn Bear?
Oh, sure, but I want to run over the one behind her.
Oh,
So
yeah.
there's a Burn Bear behind Zancath. It's probably not worth running over Zancath to do it. Okay, but we'll still do it. We'll do a trample and run through everybody. What was the catchphrase? I wouldn't be a very good anime character. I got to remember my move names. What was it? Thunder step, I think. Okay, so they have to make
That's terrible.
DC 20. I mean, that's typical for an anime move name, right? I mean, they're not very good. So it's a DC 20 reflex save.
Just remember to always
they're gonna
say it
get-
with that uncertainty.
You gotta say, I think, at the end, every time.
I think.
Thunder step.
That step?
Thunder step, I think.
That a move? That
All right, reflex saves.
Yeah.
All right, first Picano, 12.
He fails.
yeah.
He takes all that hoof.
The Burn Bear, oh no.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
A natural 1.
So Picano takes 11 damage, and do you double it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh. Nice. Okay, so then the guy who critically failed takes 22.
Okay, describe how the moose tramples this guy to death.
Yeah.
Does that need a description?
Maybe not.
So Picano's still got, or Corgo's still got like a body like in the antlers that he's using as like, what are these called? Handlebars. The guy in the moose now, and he runs over that one, and I don't think there needs to be a description. And Picano kind of gets a hoof to the face.
All right, yeah, so Picano is momentarily knocked back by this trampling moose, and the other guy just gets stomped into the snow.
That's 3 actions, unless we think we can make Greta like squeeze up in here and just like hoof this guy and then back out.
No.
Just
Nah.
It looks pretty natural when he's.
yeah, it looks pretty good to
I
me.
feel like that's
I
possible.
zigzag like that all the time.
All right, and Corgo's gonna say, "We gotta go."
Okay.
The Canadians would know if that's
Yeah, it's
natural
true.
moose behavior.
mean-
I don't know.
It sounds like it
is
is.
it an incorporeal moose that can move into the wall? Because if I remember correctly, when I had an incorporeal creature that was partially in the wall. You guys decided that.
But this is a moose. I don't think moose obey walls.
Oh, they don't?
I'll send you a video of a moose running through a wall.
Okay. You show me a video of a moose running through a mountain, and we'll talk. All right.
All right, so Corgo ends his turn on the moose, kind of. So he sees that the old men are near death here. He's blocking. Him and Greta are blocking the pathway along with the wolf.
Okay.
To stop anybody from getting past them.
Cool. Nice turn.
Let's go.
Typical old men, always near death.
Oh, God.
That's the Burning Mammoth Longshield is dead. Rumpy is very worried about his friend Jonesy and is at the moment keeping an eye on Jonesy and also pawing at this burn bearer that's just been killed to make sure that he is dead. So that's all Rumpy's going to do this turn, unless anyone wants to use an action at some point to tell Rumpy that she needs to do something. All right. Andreas, it's your turn.
Oh, geez. Andreas spends one action to reach inside a pocket, and he pulls out a healing potion.
Ooh.
Then he spends a second action to drink it. And who wants to guess from 1 to 8 how many hit points I'm about to get?
1.
I rolled a 2.
I was close.
Yeah. So that was 2 actions.
Uh-huh.
With my third action, I will draw a scroll.
Ooh.
And I'm done.
Andreas, you drink your healing potion. The figure standing high up on the snowpack above acts again.
Ugh.
She looks around at the snow beginning to slide away beneath her feet. And just then, you spot another figure running down the mountain behind her, preparing to swing a great club at her.
Do it.
And she looks up at him in alarm, and then she waves at Picano, and she disappears. Picano continues fighting, but that one remaining burn bearer is looking increasingly shaky. The figure on the mountain with the great club pauses, and then resumes carefully running and jumping down the side of the mountain. Picano notices this as well, and now turns his attention to Zancath. Zancath, he's looming over you with his spear. He grins at you.
Yeah.
Wait, I have a question about this person at the top of the mountain.
Mhm.
Okay, so somebody with a club appears, and then this other woman waves at Picano. What kind of a wave are we talking about? Like a, hey, the guy's here? Or is it like, help me wave?
Or is it like a hello?
It's like a regal
Oh, sure,
wave,
sure.
you know,
like the queen's waving
the
from
queen.
her
Like a
carriage.
queen. Yeah.
Wave. Okay.
Yes, a
So
very
like a
formal and
hello.
polite wave. No, it's sort of like, well, I'll see you later.
Okay.
That's my cue to get out of here, kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Do we recognize the person running down the hill?
I don't know. Take on your turn, take an action to make a perception check or something, and maybe.
Okay, I'm not doing that.
Okay. Okay. And let's see here. It is.
All these actions I have to spare.
Let's see. What does Picano want to start with here? Let's start with.
He has not once apologized for being a jerk. You could take an action to do that.
Right? He could take an action to see who the person running down the hill is.
Hey, Picano, who's that?
Who's that?
There's somebody up there. Over your shoulder.
Zancath, he lunges to the right in sort of an obvious stab with the spear and attempts a feint. 18 against your perception DC.
My perception DC is 19.
It fails. You detect his obvious trick. It does not work. So that's not going to work. He's going to have to make a different choice if he's going to get past Zancath. So he's going to just do the simple thing and just stab you with the spear, since that didn't work.
Sure.
That is an 18 to hit.
I am off guard, therefore it hits.
Oh, dang. All right. So, stab with the spear. Here we go. It's going to hurt. It's 15 points of damage.
Okay. It's not great. It's not terrible.
And with his last action, he's going to simply raise his shield. Zancath, you have not fallen for his trick, but he did stab you, and he's still looming over you.
I'm going to poke him with my rapier.
Okay.
23 to hit.
That is a hit.
4 damage.
4 damage. He recoils from your rapier.
Weak hit.
You're gonna have to do better than that.
Well, perhaps next time I do not fancy being crushed by rocks. And Zeka takes a step away from Picano, so that she does not incur an attack of opportunity, and then runs away.
Oh, okay. Wow, that leaves the Burn Bearer and Picano sort of by themselves there. Jonesy, what do you want to do?
Jonesy's gonna check to see if I have any other healing spells.
Do you have a channel?
I have. I can do a channel, but at first level, but it's better than nothing.
You also have your staff of
I
healing.
do have my staff, but I already used it.
No, you have 2 charges on it every day.
Oh, I don't have to use... Okay. Yeah, good call. Thank you. So, yeah, I'll channel 30 feet. So I should be able to get almost everybody in here.
Oh, including... Oh, not Picano, but you are going to get that Burn Bearer.
Okay, well, then I'm going to move. Because I don't want...
Burn Bear's already dead.
No, the
That
guy...
Oh, you're right. He's dead. Why isn't it showing me a little skull on him?
No, that one's not. The one down here was trampled to death, so I don't know what happened there.
Huh.
I think the damage was just applied to the
Wrong guy.
wrong dude.
Oh, you're right. That's what happened.
So that one wouldn't be full anyways.
What about this? I think that's just outside of...
You still need 3
Yeah.
actions
Yeah.
to do that, though.
I do need 3 actions. Okay, well, he's getting slightly healed. Can't help
Yeah,
it.
it's fine.
That's fine. We're all gonna die in this avalanche anyway. Whatever.
All right, so Jonesy stays standing next to Andreas and Zancath and does a 3-action channel.
Yep. Says a quick prayer to Saren Ray under his breath, hoping that he doesn't get a 1.
Ugh. Fingers crossed.
It's just a...
It's 1d10 plus 1.
6.
Everybody
Okay.
gets back 6 HP.
Jonesy, you pray to Saren Ray for healing, and you still feel like your connection's not quite as strong as you would like after that failed ritual. But you do get 6 points of healing to everybody.
It haunts him every day.
I feel the love, Jonesy. Don't you worry.
Don't laugh at me.
I don't.
So the remaining Burn Bearer, after being healed, looks a little more confident. On the other hand, that moose is really scary. So he's going to stride up to the wolf and try to hit this wolf. And of course the wolf's also very scary, but let's try a hit with the club first. It's a 13. That will not do it. I'm not rolling very well today. A 13 is not going to cut it. And then try a torch and go, which means attack with a torch. 12 is also not going to cut it. That's the end of the Burn Bear's turn. Corgo, what do you want to do?
Side note, I rolled for my persistent fire damage, got a nat 20. So that's gone.
Awesome.
Nice.
All gone. Corgo.
Corgo sees no reason not to keep trampling. It's working. So Greta and him will charge through everybody. That's the sound, official. And it moves back on the same spot.
Okay. So you can only attack them once with the trample, but they do have to save. And Picano rolls a 16, which is another failure,
Yeah.
but not a critical failure. 11 points of damage. Ouch. And then the Burn Bearer has to make an attempt as well. Reflex, right? 9.
Ooh, that's a critical fail.
Oh, no.
22 damage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's another dead Burn Bearer.
We gotta go, guys. Should we hide in the cave thing?
I was going to suggest that as well. It's probably our best chance for cover.
What if we get buried alive and we can't dig ourselves out?
We have magic and a moose.
Right.
Okay.
Good solution.
Next is Rumpy. Rumpy doesn't know what to do. Rumpy is not real keen to do anything with this Picano guy. So Rumpy just kind of moves past Frungara here.
What do you...
What?
Rumpy, come on.
Why, Mike? Why?
Just stay with us.
And then moves back.
Oh,
Jonesy does that thing when your dog isn't listening and it's getting a little bit annoying. Come here right now. I don't know, do you guys do that? Gotta use like a slightly meaner voice.
All right, the top of round 5. Just as you are all retreating back down the passage, the head of the Broken Tusk following rounds the corner to the south.
Oh no!
With the Mammoth Lords in the lead. And they're looking at the mountainside, quickly taking in the situation. And Letsua calls out to you, "Quickly, scouts! The mountain is about to come down! Quickly! Ahead!" And the entire following begins streaming by, running for the exit to the pass.
We're running in the wrong direction.
Picano smiles and continues attacking. "Go ahead, cowards!" He spits, thick chunks of ice falling all around him. "Run while you can and prove me right. Prove to yourselves and all the Broken Tusks that I alone am worthy of being called Mammoth Lord." And at that moment, the figure jumping down the mountainside leaps from the snowpack to the valley floor. And it is Frand.
Yeah.
Fred.
Hello again, friends.
Fred.
Hello again, friends. I have scouted the path ahead, and it is now clear of burning mammoths. Go while you can. I will hold Picano here.
So cool. I wish I was Fran.
He's the best character ever.
He's so awesome.
Wait. So right now, cinematically, the entire following is just running past us like a stampede.
That's right. And Picano is looking like he's going to attack, but Frand is now interposed himself.
Good old Frand.
Good old Frand.
Andreas, what do you want to do?
Frand stealing my thunder. No, I'm just kidding. He's a good guy.
So selfish.
I did pull this scroll, and I don't have to roll anything for it, so I'm just gonna use it.
Yeah.
It's a magic missile.
Yeah. I knew it was.
Yeah.
Because you looked at my character sheet and saw this only scroll, you're a cheater.
Well, I mean, you took the scroll off the lady's body, and you don't have any other scrolls, so...
I'm gonna use 2 actions
Okay.
to do this. So I roll 1d4 plus 1 twice. Brap. That's 3 damage, and brap, another 3 damage.
Oof.
Okay. It's not bad.
Nice.
And I will run. By that I mean stride. A single time, going kind of around past Picano. No, you know what? I'm going to flank Picano with Frand.
Okay. That does mean moving through some threatened squares there.
Oh, hold on here. Because I feel like I ought to be able to do it. You know what?
Wait,
I have
one
reach, so
second.
I'm going to go here.
Yeah.
I mean, I have reach.
Frand
I feel
can take
like
a
that
step.
should work.
You're-
Even if
you're
he
good.
steps. Yeah, I'll do that.
You're good.
Okay.
So I am 10 feet away from Picano, kind of southeasterly, and or east by southeast, and Frand is on the opposite side of Picano on the west. So we're kind of set up for a little bit of flank action here, and that's my turn.
Okay. That means it's Picano's turn. Picano looks at Frand and smiles, and then looks at Andreas and steps next to Andreas
Yeah.
and says, "I'm glad you gave me another chance to get rid of you. This is gonna be fun. Go to bed, old man." 17?
Miss.
Ah, man. All right. And with his last action, he's going to raise his shield.
Nobody tells Andreas when to go to bed.
I set my own bedtime, and Desna comes on only at night.
All right. And that is Picano's turn. Zancath, what do you want to do? We are in round 5, by the way.
I don't like it when you say things like that. It makes me think there's, I don't know, a ticking clock or something. Zancath moves forward, and I don't remember exactly where I dropped my bow, but I'm going to assume it was in this area because that seems right.
Let's say it was.
And I'm going to pick up my bow.
Okay.
So that's 2 actions. I don't know what I want to do with my third.
I also don't know what you want to do with your third.
I know. It would be weird if you did and I didn't.
It's true.
Thanks, it's right over there. Fran is stepping on it. Fran.
Oh, sorry, friend.
Okay, I'm going to drop the rapier,
Ooh, wow. Okay.
and I'm going to shoot with my short bow. So I'm going to shoot Picano.
You're going to try.
I'm going to try. 22 to hit.
Because he raised his shield, That's a miss.
Did he raise his shield this turn? I got
Yeah.
distracted halfway through his
He
turn,
did.
so
He
that
did.
seems right. Okay, cool. That's it.
He blocks it with his shield. Jonesy, you're surrounded by mammoths and other creatures. The hadrosaurid goes marching by. The porcupine and her babies, they go marching by. What do you want to do?
You know, it's like Littlefoot when he gets stuck in that stampede and he doesn't know what to do and he's just running under feet and stuff.
Don't.
How dare you bring up that movie?
Why are you bringing that up right now?
I'm literally going to cry right now.
So next episode, she's going to talk about Homeward Bound.
I can't. It cuts me too deep. Jonesy's gonna move a little bit up beside Xancath and then somehow still have 2 more heal spells remaining. So he's gonna pray to Sarenrae some more and try to make sure Andreas doesn't die next turn.
Good call.
That is
Okay.
11 hit points back for Andreas.
Ooh,
All right. Nice.
no complaining.
Nicely done. All right, Corgo. A trample, I think, would be a little difficult.
It's their fault they moved in front of Greta.
They're asking for it.
Make reflex saves, everybody.
I should have played a sorcerer. Korgo's gonna tell Hrungar to go, get out of here. So Hrungar is moving. That's about it. Okay. Korgo's going to adroitly pilot this moose past Jonesy, past the giant wolf, and past Zanka.
I don't think I've ever heard somebody say adroitly in real life before.
Nope.
Adroitly pilot the moose.
Adroitly piloting the moose is a wonderful combination of words.
And we're going to use the Thundering Charge, so that's 2 actions to do that. So the piloting is part of the thing. So the moose strides twice and then makes an antler strike. A medium or smaller creature damaged by this attack must succeed a DC 18 Fortitude save or be stunned. So let's see if he hits first.
Well, you had to move through his threatened area to get to your current position.
Didn't he just have to go in a straight... oh, yeah, there was...
I'll accept this.
Okay.
That's truth.
Do I want to take that attack of opportunity? Yeah, I do. But I've got a spear. I'm going to stab at Corgo. 26.
That hits.
I would think so.
12 points of damage to Corgo as you close in on Picano.
Wow. So he gets him at the same time as this antler strike. It's cool. It's like
That's pretty cool.
21 to hit.
21 is a miss.
Oh.
I'm doing a hero point.
Oh,
Do I have one?
yeah.
I'll use it.
Oh, yeah, do we have more? Do we all have hero points today?
Just for the session, we don't have like extras.
Yeah, you have your session hero point for sure.
Sweet.
Okay. Greta does one antler thing and is just so mad. Does it again, but also misses.
Picano laughs.
Picano's so quick.
Stupid Picano.
I agree.
Not even on a moose, Corgo. You're not even intimidating on a moose.
I think I'm pretty cool.
Rumpy. Rumpy looks to Jonesy to make sure Jonesy's okay.
Oh, best wolf ever.
Is Jonesy indicating that he is okay?
Jonesy is indicating that, yes, he's okay.
Okay.
Because I actually don't technically have any way of handling Rumpy
Correct.
at all, right? Yeah, okay.
Right. You know that Rumpy will come to your defense, but it's hard to get Rumpy to do anything else.
Right, okay.
Top of round 6. Anyone still in the past, which is all of you,
What?
needs to make a basic reflex save.
Cool.
Okay.
22.
I should be good at this.
Wow.
That's a dexterous moose.
This moose is a hero.
Okay, it's not terrible.
Uh-oh.
All right, let's see how everyone did. Andreas, what'd you get?
22.
Pass.
Yes.
The moose.
30.
Natural 20. A critical success. Harangara.
13.
Failure. Zancath.
19.
Success. Jonesy.
11.
Failure. Corgo.
16.
Failure.
Since Corgo's riding the moose, can he get some benefit from that nat 20?
No.
Okay, I tried.
All right. Everyone who succeeded takes 1 point of damage as boulders and chunks of ice are cascading down the mountain, pelting you from above. Anyone who failed takes 3 points of damage. If you critically succeeded, Moose, you take no damage.
Aha!
So the Moose just shrugs off boulders and chunks of ice. They're bouncing off of the creature's pelt like it didn't even feel anything.
The moose is purposefully moving in such a way that Korgo's getting hit.
In a cold, calculated way, perhaps?
So you can tell that this avalanche is just beginning and it's going to get worse. It's just 1d6 this round. Andreas, what do you want to do?
Wait, what about Frant? When's his turn?
Oh, is he not in the initiative? You're right. Let's put him in here. Roll.
He defies space and time. He's so cool.
Unless he's just supposed to stand there and look good.
I'm going to move him to just after Rumpy. Frand, he's going to take his action. He starts by, let's see, he's going to step over where this dead burn bearer is. I'm assuming he can do that without too much trouble, can he?
Yeah.
Any rules about stepping over a dead body?
No rules.
So that's one action. He's going to step. He'll attack with the Great Club.
Oh.
A critical miss. And then the Great Club has the backswing property. So he will make his next attack with a +1 circumstance bonus. So
-4 instead of -5, basically.
exactly. That's a 22 to hit, but that is a miss because he has his shield up.
Except he's off guard.
Oh, he is off guard. You're right. So that's a hit. Let's roll that Great Club damage.
For those of you that are at home, that's because I set up that sweet flank.
That's right. Fran and Andreas are now flanking Picano. That's 8 points of damage to Picano. He misses Picano badly misjudging where Picano is going to be, but with the backswing, comes back around and clobbers Picano in his leg, and Picano winces, but does not go down. Andreas, what do you want to do?
Andreas is going to gently and carefully wrap the meteor hammer around Picano's leg and then pull real hard
All right.
in an attempt to trip him. I will hero point that. 22 against his reflex DC.
That is a success.
Yeah.
He is prone.
Look who's going to bed now.
There you are, Picano. You're surrounded by your elders and your betters. It's time to go to sleep.
I forgot to have him make his reflex save against the falling rubble. Let me do that
Bet
real
you
quick.
did.
He takes, he's going to take those 3 points of damage.
Yeah.
And Andreas tries to follow up with an attack but misses, and then he will recharge his spell strike as last action.
And that means it is Picano's turn. And Picano is going to first stand up. Does that trigger anything from anyone?
Frand has like 6 attack of opportunities, so
Just
probably
like
just from him.
Fran does not have attack of opportunity. And so he stands up. Second, he reaches inside his pouch and he pulls out a potion. Hold on, I have to figure out what this does. All right, so let's roll that. There we go. You get some hit points back.
Whoa.
What?
That's not cool.
We're all looking at Mike with squinty yet surprised eyes.
For the listeners at home, that's 28 points of healing.
And let's see, that was 3 actions, which means this round he doesn't get to raise his shield, which is not good for him. Zancath, what do you want to do, Zancath?
Okay, to start with, I'm going to look at Rumpy and say, Rumpy, it's not safe here. Follow Hrungara. And I would like to do a nature check to try to command Rumpy.
Okay, sure.
I don't have a great nature. Hey, but that's a crit.
What?
That's
Nice.
a 22.
Rumpy looks at you with an intense look that suggests she knows what you mean.
Excellent.
She knows what you're trying to tell her. She deeply understands and looks off in the direction of Hrungara.
She's just as well trained as those dogs on Instagram with the buttons that say things.
Yeah. Yep.
She knows
We're
what's
going to
going
start
on.
working with the buttons next time we're in camp.
Yeah. Outside, now.
What do you mean by trained? The dogs don't just naturally speak the button language?
Zancath, anything else you want to do?
Yes, I'm going to move north to where I am north of Picano. And hey, guess what?
What?
I'm going to shoot him.
Oh, doesn't have his shield up.
It's a 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
Nice.
2 damage. Did I? Yes, I point blank shot.
But you
Did my
dropped your
point blank
bow earlier, so you haven't set the stance back on.
So that loses his stance?
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 points of damage, which is sad for me.
Jonesy, the group is sort of gradually moving to the northeast. What do you want to do?
Are they?
Well, some of them are.
Very gradually.
It's a very, very gradual movement,
I think
yes.
that's what Jonesy's trying to decide. But yeah, he's gonna move beside Zancath. He'll just follow her. And then my last heal. I'm gonna heal Andreas one more time for 14 hit points.
Wow.
Wow.
Nice.
And I am officially out of all of my healing spells.
Wow. Well, that was well used.
So nobody else die or get close to dying.
We'll do our best.
Okay. Corgo, what do you want to do? People are gradually moving away.
They are very slowly. Corgo's gonna combo attack with Greta. Greta's gonna attack with antlers. Yeah. 24 to hit. Corgo's gonna swing with a hammer as Greta's swinging, but he only gets a 15. And Greta's antlers do 12 damage if that hits.
Yes.
If 24 hits.
24
Okay.
hits, 12 damage to Picano. And Fran says, Corgo, you fool! You need to leave!
We can't leave you behind, friend. You're too awesome. Hungar, keep going. And Hungar looks back like, what?
Okay.
I want to bite him.
You're missing all the fun.
Yeah, Hungar obeys.
Okay. Is that it?
Yep, and Hungar is off the map.
All right. Rumpy. Rumpy has a move of 35. So let's see. I was there, and now let's see. We'll move 20, and then 15, and then another 25 for the second move.
Does this wolf not know how to run straight?
Sort of running around you. That's fine. That's fine. You want to do it this way? Fine. Okay.
Just asking.
Fine.
I mean, she might know how to use
25.
buttons, but maybe she doesn't know how to run straight. It's cool.
You said,
And then
moves
another
30,
15.
35?
The thing is, I can't have the move stop in the middle of its stride action on your square. So I've got to move somewhere,
Rules.
Why not?
and then that's another 35 feet. And then for the last action, another 35 feet. Okay, so there we go. Rumpy's followed directions. Frand continues trying to hold Picano here. In fact, I think he might even try. Let's try grabbing him.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
All right, so let's see. How does he grab him? How does he grapple him? Make an athletics check?
Yeah.
Versus fortitude.
Yeah.
22, but that is not enough to... Oh, yeah, it is. That is enough to overcome Picano's fortitude. Frand grabs Picano and begins wrestling with him and says, Quickly, the rest of you've got to get out! This mountain's coming down! And what else can he do? He'll... Once you've grabbed someone, what can you do with that once you've grappled them? Can you move them?
I mean, that's kind of all up to the GM. He could trip him. That's would be an athletics check with map. But being grabbed and prone, pretty tough.
Okay, sure. He'll try to take him to the ground. Athletics check with a penalty here. Is there some way to... I'll just do it manually. Oh, here we go. A -5 circumstance penalty, let's say. Okay. Oh, I need to put the grabbed condition. Did you already put that on there?
Nope, you still have prone on there for some reason. So
Oh, you're right. He's not prone. He is grabbed. And for his second athletics check, I didn't add the penalty in there.
it'd be 18.
18. With him being off guard, does that affect his roll at all?
Doesn't affect it.
Doesn't affect it. Yeah, so he doesn't manage to take him down to the ground. As part of this, he's going to take a step, though, and sort of try to keep on the side of Picano, sort of interposing himself between Picano and most of the following, because the following is now mostly moved through to the north. And that is the end of Fran's turn, and that brings us to the top of round 7. I need everyone to make another reflex save.
I would like to use my hero point.
Okay. Fran succeeds, so he's going to take half damage. Picano succeeds as well. All right, so let's go through everyone. Andreas.
20.
That is a success. Zancath.
19.
Success. Corgo.
26.
Success. Jonesy.
20.
That is a success. And the Moose.
15.
That is a failure. And Fran rolled a success, and Picano rolled a success. So everyone is going to take half damage except for the Moose. And that is 8 points of damage, or half if you succeeded. So 4 points of damage for most of you. Rumpy
Oof.
got an 11, which is a failure, so he takes all the damage. Okay. So you can see the mountain is really beginning to shake itself apart now. The side of the mountain is coming down toward you, and most of the following is through at this point. I guess it's Andreas' turn.
Yeah. I just don't want Fran to have to stay here holding this guy in place so that he dies. So I'm going to spell strike him.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a 26 to hit.
That is a hit.
You take 7 points of damage from my weapon.
Ow.
And then you're going to take some gouging claw, which is
What?
8 points of
sounds cool.
damage.
What?
Oof. Ouch.
And,
That really hurts him. You scratch him up badly.
and at that point, I am then going to say,
Brand, it's been a real one. Good luck. Picano, get bent.
and Andreas will start to sprint towards Rumpy 35 feet.
All right. I'm going to say Picano is not really in a position to take an attack of opportunity at this point, being grabbed and prone.
And then Andreas will say,
Jonesy, if you don't beat me out of this canyon, I'm going to be upset.
All right. As you run away, Picano says, no, no. And he is going to take a stab at, let's see. First, he's going to try to break free. What does he have to do to break free?
athletics, acrobatics, or unarmed strike against Fran's athletics DC.
Let's do athletics.
Ooh.
That is a total of 25.
That's a good roll.
And that does beat the athletics DC that Fran has, which is 19. That means he breaks free, and then he stands up. Then he's going to stab at Corgo.
At a -5.
Yeah, because he's already taken one action to break free.
Right.
All right. So he stabs at Corgo. 22.
That's a hit.
16 points of damage to Corgo.
It hurts really good.
And he then turns around toward Fran and says, I'll take you with me. Zancath, it's your turn.
I look at Jonesy first and say, Jonesy, you look like you're near death. Get out of here.
I always do.
This comes with being old, Zancath.
Then Zancath is going to move towards where Andreas is, which coincidentally puts her in perfect line to take a shot. So guess what? She's going to shoot Picano.
Rep.
Okay.
20 does not hit. I'm going to hero point that because
20. Oh, you're right. That
no,
does not
he is
hit.
flat-footed now. Is that?
Oh, that's right. He is off guard.
That's what I meant.
He doesn't have his shield up. What's the penalty for off guard? Let's see. It doesn't seem to be
He's
incorporating it.
off guard to Fran and Corgo.
Oh, he's not off guard
but
to
not
me.
not to you. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hero point it then
Okay.
because why not? 21,
21 is a hit.
2 damage.
All right.
And he's dead.
Right?
Nope.
Oh.
I'm gonna shoot him again.
Okay.
That's only a 15 minus some stuff, so that for sure doesn't hit.
No.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. You know that where you're standing is not safe.
Oh, yes.
Just to be clear.
I'm aware.
Okay. Jonesy, what do you want to do?
Jonesy also happens to know battle medicine, So he's going to start running while trying to wrap some bandages around his cuts and stuff.
Okay.
So let's give that a shot. I think I still have to roll a
Need
heal
it.
check.
DC 15 medicine check.
Okay, 24.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
Oh, so nearly a critical.
Get 2d8 hit points.
Okay, so Jonesy gets back 13 points back, and for his last 2 actions, he's going to run towards Rumpy. So he gets ahead of Zancath and Andreas.
Corgo, Frand is waving for you to leave. What are you going to do?
Trample him. Trample Frand. Put him
Corgo's
down.
blood's coming out of his mouth. His vision's getting blurry. There's icicles and boulders falling everywhere. And he's gripping onto the handlebars of this moose.
Do you ring the bell? Ding ding.
What? Yeah. One last trample.
Are there tassels? Please tell me there are tassels.
No, but there's little things on the moose's legs that go together like this and make that bicycle
Perfect.
noise.
Yep.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Like the playing cards and the spokes.
Exactly. So we get one last trample on the old Pacano.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a strike. Sorry. That would have been sweet.
Oh.
So it'll be 12 damage if he fails.
22.
Oh.
We pass this. Take 6.
6 points of damage. Gano's looking rough.
I think I can get out of here. And another 30. No, not quite out of there. All right, so the Moose and Corgo are almost off the map, but not quite.
Almost everyone is close to the edge of the map, getting there. Zancast trailing behind a little bit. And Rumpy just straight up runs off the map. I'll leave her there on the edge. Frand is going to take a swing at Pacano with his great club. He misses, and then he's going to try to grapple him again. Total of 20, which is, don't think that's enough. Well, tie goes to the runner, so yeah, actually that succeeds. He manages to grapple him again. He's going to try to take him down. Okay, so he succeeds. He actually wrestles Pacano to the ground. The two of them are there wrestling on the ground. Round 8. Everyone except for Rumpy has to make a reflex save.
And Hrungara. Hrungara's gone.
Okay, Hrungara. Yeah, everyone except for Rumpy and Hrungara has to make a reflex save.
Okay. Woof.
Okay, everybody ready?
Heck of a way to go.
I'm prepared. I got an 11.
Let's start with Andreas. You got an 11. That's a failure. You take 15 points of damage.
Lovely.
The Moose.
18.
That is a failure. The Moose takes 15 points of damage. Zancath.
24.
Success. You take 7 points of damage. Jonesy.
15.
That is a failure. You take 15 points of damage.
It like all the rocks and rubble just haven't hit the exact spots that he just bandaged up, and all the bandages fall off. And it just gets worse.
My bandages.
Sarah Gray has abandoned me.
Corgo, what'd you get?
Corgo got a fail. 12.
Corgo takes 15 points of damage and is unconscious.
Corgo falls off the moose as Greta doesn't care one bit and keeps running away.
Corgo doesn't like fall onto the antlers.
Greta tramples Corgo's unconscious body.
Twice.
No, that seems right.
Twice.
Yeah.
Yes. And as you're fleeing, as you're running out of the pass, I assume you're all going to continue running, right?
Yeah, we out.
Okay, so on this last round then, here on round 8, you all run out of the pass. Does anyone want to pick up Corgo's unconscious body?
I have the movement and the actions to pick him up on the way.
Great.
Zancat yells back at Frand before she leaves that Picato's not worth it and to save himself, but then runs.
Okay, you run out of the pass just as the last of the following does the same. With a snort, the final mammoth emerges from the narrow end of the pass and shakes the snow from her hind leg. A moment of utter silence ensues as though Rimecrag Peak were holding its breath. Then a small whooshing noise becomes the thunder of 100 stampeding mammoths as cascades of snow pack the pass, sealing it behind the broken tusks. You can see, as the snow begins to pile into the valley, Picano and Frand still wrestling there in the snow. And just before the snow and rubble covers them, you could swear that Picano disappears.
Oh.
I told Frand it wasn't worth it.
No.
We shall erect a monument 77 feet tall, carved in the likeness of the great warrior Frand. We shall come annually to worship at its feet.
And with that, you and the following are clear of the pass, and you must be very close to Lost Mammoth Valley.
I'm very upset.
Yes.
That is the end of Broken Tusk Moon, the first book of the Quest for the Frozen Flame adventure path, published by Paizo Inc., written by Ron and Stephanie Lundeen.
Woo!
You have all reached level 4.
We won.
Thanks for listening to Broken Tusk Rising. You can help the podcast by giving us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, by following us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at The House of Bob, or by chatting with us on Discord, and most of all, by supporting us on Patreon. That's at patreon.com/thehouseofbob. This show is possible due to all our patrons who get special zines, one-shots, and commentary. Art for this campaign is by Sean Makes, and art for social media is by Jeanette. Audio production and music are by Mike. Thanks again for listening, and roll on.
Roll on.
That is good. That's good feedback.
Yeah.
Give Mike some now. He's the one that actually wants it.
My feedback for you is that
Uh-huh.
this avalanche should throw a healing potion on top of my head.
I'd
Like a really
take one as
good
well.
healing potion.
It's an avalanche of healing. Just, it's made up
Yes.
entirely of healing potions that cascade down the mountain.
Yes. I'll take it.
Oh man, everybody's dying.
It's
Oh, yeah.
bad.
This is the one combat where Cargo has managed to not be primarily targeted by everybody. I just found a sweet video of a moose running across the surface of water.
Wow.
This thing is like,
Jesus,
it's like
moose.
keeping track with the speedboat.
That's why they can go through walls, because they're
What?
Jesus moose.
Share this. Post this in the Discord.
shall.
Let's all watch
shall.
this. There's an action for Razor Shield.
Yeah, I had
don't know
to
how
look it
share
up. All right, I'm just going to mentally do that accounting there. Oh, there we go.
I just posted it for you.
Thank you.
The moose did it. The moose raised his
Nice
shield.
job, Moose. Moose raise a shield.
It's just trying to prove its worth after you said it couldn't run through walls.
Good point.
Yeah.
I shouldn't underestimate the moose. Josh, your mic is really loud.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure you're clipping. I don't know.
that's no way I'm clipping.
No?
Oh, look at that. Hold on. Hold. Everyone stop what you're doing.
Okay.
Okay. There. I should be clipping anymore.
Okay. Hopefully we don't have to re-record anything. Okay. I think we're good.
I think I clipped a couple times. Hopefully I'm laughing in those clips. Just insert laughter for my
Just
clip.
sure. Just make Josh. You got to stay afterwards and make jokes about mooses for a while.
Yeah.
Okay. I can do that.
Mike, what have you done to your cat?
You can hear that?
Yep.
I thought it was.
Oh my
I thought
gosh.
that was children outside. Is that your cat?
See, here's the thing. We got back in town yesterday. I picked up the animals from the kennel today, and this cat just wants to just hang on me all the time. He just wants to get attention. That's all he
Okay.
wants, and he won't leave me alone. He's outside the door crying, please, please, please pay attention to me.
Aw.
Bless.
Stop celebrating. How many hit points did Picano have left?
How many hit points did Picano have left?
Yes.
He had 9.
Okay, I couldn't have taken him out with one shot. Cool. I'm glad I didn't try.
What?
I knew it.
What does it mean? What happens?
What do you think? Should we continue on to book 2, Lost Mammoth Valley?
Oh, this is a whole discussion. I think
We got to debate the pros and cons.
gotta put the lists up on the board.
Mm-hmm,
I
mm-hmm.
don't know. There's some pros. There's some cons. There's some pros and there's some cons. What do the listeners think?
It's really up to you. You're like running the whole thing.
Yeah, you're the GM, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I'm willing to continue if you're interested.
I'm not certain if
Oh no.
I am. I'm debating. I've been thinking about it. It's a good story, and I am enjoying it, and I'm really enjoying the party. I just don't know if
You like me. I understand.
I like Mike.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nobody does.
I understand.
It's good to be honest with yourself.